All right. To drop another live real quick, I want to talk about that versus Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One. Um, one, I wanna say it was probably one of the better verses. Reason being is because it was concise, it was organized, it went right along with the flow. It wasn't too many lulls in the action. Um, wasn't a lot of standing around, a lot of idle time. They were very organized. Um, so when it was in the banter back and forth was pretty respectful and all that. So that was cool. You know, so that was good. It was very professional. That was good. That was the dope part about it. They got right into it, and they would go right back and forth, just like that's the theory. That's the spirit of the verses. Now, I will have to say let's start with KRS-One, one of my favorite artists ever since that Criminal Minded and all that came out. I was there when it came out. I remember when it came out, that dope album cover and all that. You know, KRS-One has a hell of a catalog of dope records. Um, and how do I put this? He did my philosophy. What was the name of that album? By all means necessary. He kill a car, kill a K, it R, it's an S. Remember he did that. That was dope. But he didn't a lot of those songs he didn't do. And I can understand why, because he has a lot, other songs he in records and whatnot he made later on, and so he performed those. But I think he left out some of his uh some of his iller songs. Unless I missed it, I stepped away. Like We Must Learn. And he got some little known jams. He did my 9 millimeter. I think he did that one. He got this one song. He's like these lights are bright here or something like that. The Blast Master because I'm blasted. Remember that one? That was a dope song. He got that thing I think he did with he can't do Steady B. He can't do that one. But he got a hell of a catalog. But I think and here's where it kind of gets controversial, where people will probably tend to disagree with me. I think a lot of his songs lack that 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 rhythmic production value. The A lot of his songs, and the same with Big Daddy Kane, they are secular to New York City and the East Coast with that boom bap type of production. And I think Big Daddy Kane's catalog, so and it's nowhere near extensive as KRS-One, but I think Big Daddy Kane's catalog kind of suffers from the same um, type of sound as that's secular to the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? So you see what I'm saying? So like, and I think that's what kind of paved the way for other artists, especially Southern artists and West Coast artists, to kind of come in, with the funk music, sampling, the funk, the Ohio player, all that kind of bringing in a different sound, like that West Coast sound, that Southern sound, something you can kind of dance a little bit more to, you know, you know what I'm saying? A different message on top of that, talking about, you know, street stuff and that sort of thing. So that kind of opened the door to a different sound. And I think that's where that East Coast rap music, particularly coming out of New York, kind of, kind of kind of had to step back to a different sound after a while. Because if you listen to Kane and KRS One and a lot of the songs they perform, they're excellent songs, great production, but they're kind of secular to New York. With that particular boom bap, you know, type of type of production. Now, Big Daddy Kane, let me talk, but Like I say, I think KRS-One, he has some dope songs, a lot of songs he didn't do. You know, I wish he had. I saw this on YouTube. I don't know where this dude at now, but Just Ice, that'd have been dope to bring him out. Or maybe he didn't want to be a part of it, or maybe he's not available. I thought it was dope that they brought out the break dancers. The most impressive thing I seen that night was Crazy Legs. That was impressive, bro, because you got to be 54. That was impressive. But Big Daddy Kane, his performance was impeccable. It was clear. The production was dope. You could hear everything he was saying. Like KRS One, he was a little fuzzy there. You couldn't hear everything. The music was a little fuzzy. But like Big Daddy Kane, that shit was impeccable. He came out and like I said, got right into it. Not a lot of banner, preamble, and all that. He got right into it, and his performance, his stage presence, and all that was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was dope. That's why I say this is one of the better ones. You know, it's something that you could sit there and probably watch again. And I personally wouldn't put one over the other. I think they were kind of equal. This is probably one of the more equal ones. You know, I like how KRS One did his thing, calling out other folks and all that. That was kind of cool. I was disappointed that Coogee Rap wasn't there to perform the symphony. That'd have been kind of cool. I was hella surprised to see Greg Nice and all that, and that was dope. And the other guys from the Juice Crew, that was hella dope. I really, really, really wanted to see Roxanne at least hit you with a bar or two from Have a Nice Day. That'd have been ill. That'd have been ill. That'd have been ill. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So that's all I wanted to say. I thought it was one of the better verses. It really it flew by. I was only gonna watch a little bit of it and rewatch it later, but it flew by. It was entertaining as hell. The songs were dope. Like I said, I wish Karis had wanted picked out some other songs to include or replaced a couple songs here and there. Um, so song was his name? Mad Libs. That was kind of cool too. Oh, that was cool. It was all dope. The DJing was fresh. So they encompassed hip hop pretty good and showed people, you know, the roots of it all and where it comes from and the motivation behind it and all that freestyling. No, that was cool. But that's all I wanted to say. If you got any thoughts on it, any disagreements, I know you're gonna disagree with the part when I said that New York did let the door open for other, and it was about time to hear music from other parts of the country anyway, but they did let the door open to a different sound. And it was time for that sound, the Southern sound, the bass sound, the Texas sound, the sound coming out of the Bay Area, the West Coast sound, Midwest, a little bit funkier, a little bit more groovy, a little bit more danceable. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, it was all good. So yeah, thanks for watching. You got any comments? Let me know. I'm kind of switching up my subject matter. I kind of go to and fro different subject matter, different topics and all that. Leave comments, please like, yeah, and please subscribe as well. Okay.